Alright. I think both players should still have us muted, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, mute us again. What?
Anyways, new match is going to be Numeron Eldlich Dragoon versus Invoked Dogmatika.
Hopefully we don't just see a Zexal lock that just ends the game, because that's not fun.
No, it's not very fun. Since Bill's taking a
Active.
step away real quick.
Yeah, Bill will be right back shortly.
Half and 3 from bottom to top.
Do half and 1.
High roll 1 dice.
Nice. Even that 1 dice.
So Zach will win the die roll here.
That's actually really huge, because now he doesn't have to stare down a Zexal turn 1 or a Dragoon turn 1.
Right, winning the die roll against a deck like this, most decks you can hope for your main deck hand traps to hopefully get you out of it. But against a deck like this, you're probably not going to get that luxury. So to win the die roll, you kind of reduce the chance of you getting sacked.
Oh, Zach is going to let Bill go first, actually.
That's an interesting.
It's actually very interesting to see, because I honestly was expecting Zach to go first.
Right, so maybe he just doesn't want to be just randomly OTK'd out of nowhere by Numeron Network. But we're gonna see the gates come out, probably Zexal hit the field. It'll be unfortunate, but if that's how this game goes, that's how the game goes.
Yeah, here comes the Zexal. Maybe Zach was banking on opening an out for the Zexal. Maybe he main decks an out for it. Like, I believe he main decks the imperms, correct?
Right. Oh, let me start the timer. He does main deck the imperms, I was right. And against most meta matchups that wouldn't come up, but here it's going to be quite nice. So we did see these two players did play, and I think we commentated over them. What Zach had an issue with was getting over the Mega Clops afterwards.
Oh yeah, Mega Clops is definitely a pain to get over, especially if you have to use monster effects to swing over.
Right. And he had the out, he just did not draw it in time. They asking you a question?
Okay.
He's activating the effect of Ecclesia.
Which means he doesn't
have the imperm.
Or Bill was probably just not gonna Zexal without the imperm.
But this leads me to believe that Zach has I was gonna say has the knighted because he normal.
Right. And he just strikes the flare.
Yeah, I was gonna say I believe Zach has the knighted because he chose to normal summon the Ecclesia and not special. He's gonna search a second knighted.
Second knight, interesting choice on the second knighted. I was thinking maybe you would want to go for the punishment, but maybe he's scared of the Twin Twisters. Because knighted doesn't deal with network like punishment will if you just send in Tists.
I think knighted can stop the straight OTK. You can negate one of the gate's effects.
Right, it'll stop the OTK, but this is gonna be maybe he already had the punishment, and there's his fears. Here are the fears realized. Yeah, he already had a punishment, and he also opened the invocation, but no Alistair.
Yeah, unfortunately, Bill had the Twin Twisters to answer the punishment. That explains why he didn't.
Out of every cards Bill always opens, it's gonna be Network and Twin Twisters apparently.
Unfortunately, it happens. But
going on to his next turn, the thing about Bill is this is like the biggest point in the game. If Bill can't OTK here, nor mass resources, then he's in a bad spot.
Bill will not be able to OTK here because he still controls a monster, so he can't open. He can't activate call network.
Right, so he's gonna Sanguine. This will lock him into zombies for the rest of the turn.
Interesting choice not summoning the Eldlich in attack mode because Zexal can't swing over the Ecclesia because of
Right,
because
its own
of the
effect.
Ecclesia's effect.
So I wonder what he's gonna do next.
Wait, you summon that defense, you click, you click.
Yeah. Yeah, you summon that in defense.
Can't turn. You can't turn monsters to attack after you've already summoned them.
Yeah, unfortunately you can't.
And then he's gonna also summon the Conquistador in defense. I guess it's because it only has 500 attack. And he can't even link into anything because of Sanguine's restriction.
Yeah, I don't believe he plays any zombies in the extra deck to link for.
No, some lists were on Vampire Sucker, but you know, Sucker, it's not that
Sucker-
great.
Sucker's a very low impact card.
I think. In what?
So,
Drop it.
Sure.
Unfortunately, I don't believe Zach has an out for the Zexal because of the Ecclesias off the field.
right, Knighted now is useless, and we'll see how this goes. Zach's mulling over it, thinking of its options. If this choice to go second kind of backfires on him, that'll be mighty unfortunate.
Set one.
And that's
Yeah,
gonna
we're
be a
just gonna
set
see
one.
Zach set.
And is that gonna be a pass?
He's gonna set a back row. Yeah, that's gonna be a pass there.
Sure.
Interesting choice to put the back row all the way in, you know, his rightmost column.
Well, we know it's not an imperm because otherwise he would have stopped the Zexal lock.
Right.
So, maybe he's doing it to play mind games with Bill.
No, Bill definitely knows if it was an imperm, he would have, you know, impermed the Sexal.
Sure.
So going
Can
for a
actually
Pong,
here.
he's gonna pomp his own Eldlich and go for Pleiades.
To bounce.
Yeah, he's gonna target the back row, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's-
which
there's-
tells me that the back row is probably a bluff, honestly.
Right. If there's no response to that, then he doesn't have anything. Eldlich is gonna bring itself back, sending the strike. And they're gonna link 3 probably into Unicorn just so he can get the gates out.
Unicorn on myself.
Because as long as you control a monster, you can't
Yeah,
use
he's gonna
network.
Unicorn spinning itself back.
Oh, Unicorn spin itself. Yeah.
He's gonna Fleur-de-Lis, which I think
I mean, I believe this makes it where Zach can't be OTK'd.
maybe. What stops him from just not attacking? Unless if that face on his Ecclesia, then he might be fine. But the fact that he is summoning that shows me that that might not be the case. Yeah, and he's just gonna scoop it up.
Yeah.
Recognize this or that. You know, there's no way for him to get through that. Because that face on was probably something like an Ash Blossom, which... yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's what happens when you get Zexal locked. Normally, the turns are just very not interactive.
Right, and we've only hit like not even 7 minutes on the timer. We're already going into game 2. Most game 1s are like quite long because the specific outs aren't actually sighted in yet. So we see a lot of long game 1s where people just try to use their core decks to get through. But,
It's still a very interesting choice that Zach chose to go second that game.
right, and I don't see why. I guess he was scared of the OTK, but he doesn't have to be scared of the OTK. Because any turn 1 play he has will most likely get him through.
Yeah, I believe if he went first, he definitely could have beaten Bill's board. But the problem was, even if he went first, we know Bill opened the Twin Twisters.
Right.
So maybe things could have worked out. Who knows what direction it really would have gone.
Yeah, there were many directions it could have gone. You know, a lot of things could have happened. Maybe he would just get OTK'd and that game would have ended much sooner. But, you know, arguably that might have been a better thing for a game like this, where you're either going to be locked to Zexal for many turns, or you're just going to, you know, be OTK'd.
Yeah, I remember when the Zexal stuff, like when the Numerons first came out, Zexal was such a problem card. This was like, Adamancipator format, and like Adamancipator to out Zexal was to summon Block Dragon and swing over it, but you had to hard open like all the rocks just to be able to summon Block Dragon.
Right, and you know, like, just having VW, I feel, is more easy to play around and get through VFD, but having a card that's so easily summoned that just says you cannot activate cards or effects, I think that's when it starts to become a little bit too
Yeah, I don't
problematic.
believe Zexal should stay legal, but it probably will just because it's barely doing anything still.
To be fair, you know, Numeron has been popping up a lot more during the extravagances. Some players in our who have, you know, are pretty active in our Discord, like rated Fresh. He got second place at the most recent extravaganza with this not this deck in particular, but just, you know, with Numeron.
Yeah, well, the Numerons are definitely... So, the ability to OTK very easily with the deck is actually very powerful.
Right, but I don't think the OTK. I think the OTK is more niche than Zexal itself. But just Zexal alone, I think, is the issue.
Well, the good thing about the OTK is that going second, it forces a negate on your opponent. Like, they have to negate it, or they're just gonna get OTK'd there.
Right. So Zach is choosing to go second again, and Bill once again just opens the network.
We're just gonna see the network come down, and he's gonna send calling, and yeah, then we're gonna see another Zexal on field. Yeah, so hopefully maybe Zach opened the out for Zexal this time. We're gonna see Curse Eldlin.
Curse Eldon coming on, that at least prevents the OTK for now.
Yeah, because nothing but zombies can attack.
Right.
It looks like Bill's thinking I want us to search. Oh no, he got ashed.
Zach's making him sit there for a while before he decides to finally ash the Eldlin. Very unfortunate. I feel like Numeron Network wouldn't be as much of a problem as if you could just, you know, ash the effects.
Yeah, Zach's gonna choose to ash the Zexal and not hold it for like a Scarlet.
Right, because like the Eldritch part is probably the weakest part of these three decks. And it's probably only there for the grind.
It's there because it helps you from dying very quickly if they do out the Zexal. And the only problem with it is the deck can't really OTK that easily.
Ooh, and Bill is holding the Zexal because he knows Zach is on Imperm. So he's gonna get met with a prosperity.
That's fine.
And he allows it
Oh,
to
he's gonna
go
allow it?
through.
He's not gonna chain.
Nice.
So here's the scary thing. If you let him grab Alistair here, and then you try to Zexal then, so they can't grab Invocation, then you open up the possibility of Imperm. But if you let Alistair get summoned, then you know that's going to be a Macabre.
No, once you have a card on face up on field, you can't use Imperm from hand because you control a card.
Yeah, no, but you're going to get Macabre. You're either going to get Impermed on Zexal on Resolution if he tries to Zexal now, if he grab the
Oh yeah, if he
Alistair.
tries to Zexal now, yeah.
But it looks like he... Oh, did he add the Alistair or did he add the...
I believe he added the Alistair here.
Also, no, he can just Zexal here and he'll be fine.
Yeah, he seems to be playing carefully. I think he might be scared of like droplets or something.
Oh, interesting that he chooses to Zexal now of all times.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't decide to chain.
Chain Cosmic on field spell.
Oh, it's gonna Cosmic the field spell.
He's gonna try everything he can to prevent himself from getting OTK'd here.
Looks like it.
I think the best play for Zach here, you go straight to the secure Gardna. You know, link for Almirage, link for Gardna. Because then
Right.
one attack he doesn't take damage from.
Right, but even then, that's still gonna double them, which is an issue.
Yeah, but there's no field spell anymore, which is great.
Oh yeah, but and then there's also Zexal on field, so he is gonna go for it. He can no longer activate cards for the turn, so he has to rely on any traps he set. And if Bill just has the Twin Twister again, then that's unfortunate.
Hopefully we see a bunch of back row from Zach from his side, because then we don't have because then he doesn't lose straight Twin Twisters. We're gonna see 3 set.
There you go, 3 set.
Here
Bill
comes
actually
the
has
Sanguine.
no cards in hand, so Twin Twister might not be an issue.
He might have the Twin Twisters, but he has nothing to discard, so there's nothing to be scared of right now for it.
Right. Drawing for his turn, we're going to probably the most important turn of this duel is, can Bill make a play now, or is his Zexal just dead in the water?
Yeah, I believe if Bill doesn't kill Zach here, he's gonna make a comeback, because I believe Zach still has enough resources to be able to keep going.
Right. Because they're both like resource-intensive control decks. They're gonna have some way to get their stuff going. You know, he has the invocation in hand. He's gonna want to use it soon.
Yeah, we're gonna see Bill pay 8 again to search probably any golden land.
I imagine he wants to grab, yeah,
He's gonna
Hokkaido.
grab a hook arrow.
because he wants to stop that Alistair from turning into a Makaba.
I believe he might wait for the invocation to come down and just banish the invocation. Just banish the Alistair.
Yeah, that's most likely what's gonna happen. So he's saying it's a field, not like he has to.
Oh, well, I was nothing.
Yeah. We're gonna see Bill probably enter battle phase here.
Right?
Yeah, here.
This is gonna be 25 directly.
Yeah, no damage.
We're just gonna see 25 directly. Wait, actually, Zexal can't attack, can he? He still
Oh
has the...
yeah, Eldlin.
Yeah, we gotta tell them. Because that actually matters.
I got a notification from Pyther saying Zexal can't attack. I don't know why. Oh, because of Eldland.
Okay. So you take the damage. I'll just attack Gardner with.
Right.
Gardner with.
So there'll
Okay,
be no
good. It's all
damage this
sorted
turn.
out.
Okay, so you're back at 7,000.
So no damage went out. Zach did take the 1,000 from the Cyclone
What'd you
earlier.
say with,
And Bill has paid 16 from his Eldland.
16 so far, and there's a Conquistador and Hokkaido. You know, when I don't think the ceiling of the Eldritch engine is super large, but when you're facing down both Hokkaido and Conquistador, when you're a deck that requires your names to stay face up on field, for like
Staring.
fleur-de-lis,
You're also staring down the Zexal lock as well. So if you don't do anything during their end phase, the Zexal is going to come down and block you.
oh, Imperial
Oh.
Order.
That's probably gonna seal the deal for Zach.
If he doesn't have a way to get through that, then that might be just the end. Yep. You're just gonna let it go through.
Yeah, I don't believe he has a way to stop the Imperial Order.
Unless he had his other Cyclone, but he did not.
Yeah, he unfortunately does not. He used it earlier. We just gotta. Who knows? Maybe Zach's back rows can keep him from dying, but
Maybe, but that might just be like, you know, a losing battle at that point.
yeah, the Imperial Order is already on field. His deck revolves around his invocation, which he can't resolve anymore.
Right.
Sure.
He's just gonna
Yeah,
pop the
he's
Cursed
gonna-
Eldland.
Yeah, he's gonna pop the Eldland so he can send a trap, and so he can actually attack with everything now.
Yeah. And then, you know, another Sanguine might just, you know, seal the deal. This is 25, and another 25, then 7,000, and... Well, that is if these traps are bluffs, which they're most likely not, considering the traps that Zach is playing. Very unlikely that all of these are bluffs. And
Yeah,
I think the safest thing to do is just attack now.
yeah, I think just go battle phase, attack, and then activate Scarlet. Try to go for the game there.
Right. But now you're opening yourself up to Torrential. But Zach might not be on it. You don't want to put your Golden Lord in the graveyard because that opens up IDP. You can't... Committing stuff to the board would be kind of bad. One of those might be Schism, so it is a feint. Maybe Strike, which wouldn't be good. Which wouldn't be good here, or Punishment, which would be able to like save you.
A Torrential here would have sealed Zach for the game. Like they would have really saved him from losing here.
Right. And if he's just taking the damage, it looks like that he might not have a response.
He said he's gonna take it, so I believe he's down to 2,000. Oh no, he's yeah, he's thinking.
Then he's activating Punishment. If that's met with a Judgment, yep.
Oh, and he has the second punishment.
Which I do believe is activate once per turn.
I believe so as well.
So he will get to resolve the second one, which will save him. And it will send the Titaniclad for such follow-up.
Yeah, he's gonna pop the Zexal here and get the search with Ash Dragon at the end.
Right. And using Scared of the Imduck because it's only 800. That's not enough for game.
Yeah, he gets left with 1,200, I believe. Yeah, we're gonna see another Scarlet come down probably.
No, the
Oh,
White
no.
Destiny. You know, oh yeah, because he does have both of them onto the field. He wants to try to protect from that Ice Dragon's prison.
Yeah, he does lose to an Ice Dragon.
I believe that will just get. Oh, that's gonna get
Called by is
called
gonna
by
come
the
down
grave.
here.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, and it gets stopped by the Imperial
Oh,
Order.
yeah.
That is a funny mess up from Bill's part.
Yeah, the Imperial Order unfortunately stopped Bills from just stealing this game completely.
Right, but you know, maybe there's a chance that Zach gets through. Both punishments are gone. You either add Maximus or you add Fleur, and I think that Maximus is probably the one you want. Because that'll
Yeah, I
give you
believe
access.
Maximus would be the best choice here.
Right, so this gets you access to your extra deck, and that lets you search everything else. Because this is basically your last hope. You want to get through with this and this alone. If you can't,
Yeah,
then
'cause-
you're pretty much just done for.
Yeah, if Zach's plays here get stopped, it's probably over for him. Because I believe at that point he'd just be getting outgrinded by the Eldlich.
Right.
Does is Imperial Order every standby phase, or is it
Yes,
just
it
your
is
standby
every
phase?
standby phase. And I told them to keep up with the costs.
I believe Bill is down to about 2,100 life points because he paid half with
Right, he paid half with his judgment earlier.
So honestly, this game could go to Zach with Bill being low on life points.
Right, I did tell them to make sure they were keeping up with Imperial Order, but if they're not, then that might be
No, they are. I've been hearing the
okay.
the sound.
I can't hear them as well. So he sends the vert. That makes me think he might not have the Red Eyes Fusion in deck, or he doesn't have the plan to summon him.
Or maybe he plays multiple Anaconda and it's just a target to send.
I don't think he's on multiple. I can check. No, he is not on multiple.
Oh.
So him also saying play it tells me he doesn't plan on going for the Eldlich traps very soon.
Yeah, I think Bill just lacks the resources to want to make it. I think he just wants to go for game this next turn.
Yeah.
There's a Hakero.
Akira being dropped. Titaniclad is activated in the end phase, which means that, you know, he
Yeah,
will,
Bill's doing this before the end phase, so it won't
Right.
be able to resolve.
he won't be able to activate in the first place.
Or yeah, activate.
You know, this might just be the end. He can set the Conquistador, get through that Ecclesia very easily. Or get
The
rid
question
of the
is,
Maximus.
Back on 3 punishment, or is he
No,
on
he's
2?
only on 2. And that one of those set cards is a strike, which is now unusable, because he should be at like 200 life points.
Still in main.
Yeah, we're still in main.
Still in main phase.
That's pointing right here, right?
Yeah.
Pass.
We're talking about the Imduck zone. He's going to set one as a last hope.
Yeah, he doesn't want to just... He wants to not lose here as much as he can. But I believe over because Bill still has...
Bill still has a lot going for him here. I don't think there's much.
Well, Bill still has the White Destiny, so I believe that's... He just needs to be able to swing over all 3 monsters, and that's it.
Right.
Main phase?
And Ecclesia doesn't get popped with,
With the conch, yeah.
and then Lord
Ooh.
is
Oh.
Chain White.
Order's gone.
Order is gone. But White Destiny will be live.
Sure.
And that's everything on Zach's side, I believe.
How much defense does the Maximus have?
3k.
Oh, the Eldlich can't swing over it.
The new one might. The new one will be able to.
No, he White
it was
Destiny.
summoned off White Destiny.
Yeah, he won't be able to swing over the Maximus. This might not be game just yet. Oh wait, I believe he still has a conch set, doesn't he?
I don't know why
This
it's
might
in his hand.
actually
He
be
summoned
good.
off Destiny, didn't he?
I think he was thinking on what position he wants to summon it in.
Oh.
Battle?
So I don't see why he doesn't just try to go for game. Maybe he just doesn't think he can.
Main phase 2?
Just getting rid of the Ecclesia, not the Maximus. He has the Conquistador. I think there was definitely a way for him to make a game there.
Yeah, I definitely believe Bill could have gotten game here. With the Imperial Order gone, Zach might be able to come back with this game.
Potentially, but he's still staring down 2 face downs.
It's an Alistair.
I would not think that Bill has enough life points anymore to activate strikes, and he's going with the Ash. Zach
Yeah,
Zach doesn't have
there's-
enough life points either.
I don't believe either of them have enough life points to activate Strike.
Zach's on about 200, and Bill should be around 14.
Something around there. I don't know the exact, but he should be very close.
Right. And there's
And
the
it's the last
Ecclesia.
card.
That's a very nice thing to see. But with that Alistair in attack position, you're kind of leaving yourself open.
Here comes a droplet here.
Yeah, so you're gonna negate the Ecclesia, and that's just game.
Yeah, I don't see Zach winning here. Yeah, because the Alistair is an attack, and it's just going to be anything swing into it, and game's over.
Right. Zach looking at his extra deck, looking at what he could possibly do. He's not on. He's actually on a short amount of, like a small amount of links. You know.
Yeah, I don't imagine he plays that many links, just because he's playing Invoked,
Right.
and you only
So
play the bare
will-
minimum to
he
get your
is-
plays going.
He is gonna use the Maximus again, but there's not much for him in this case.
Play another Ash Dragon? 'Cause he's
only
already gone through
on
2.
He's only on 2.
Thinking I'm
He is sending into this. The other card unknown.
No, the other card is Macabre.
A Macabre. Okay, so he has run out of targets to send. That he wants to send, I should say.
Yeah,
I believe Intis has to target.
I believe Natist can target anything.
It does target anything, but I don't think that matters because I think I believe the last card on Bill's field is a Conquistador, the one that he set before.
Yeah, I think this game is over, honestly. I think Bill's gonna win this.
Yeah, next turn it's gonna be a little bit trivial dealing with this, but there is some thought in there because he can Conquistador. And he has to pop the Maximus. The last card's a strike, and he just attacks over the Ecclesia. That's just... He's gonna Conquistador the Ecclesia.
It's a very interesting choice. Maybe he's gonna plan on linking away the Eldlich and just summoning it back so he can swing over.
Right. That might be what he's going for, because he is using the White Destiny. The White Destiny will set a Conquistador. Probably gonna link away the Eldlich. But what links does he have left? I don't
Yeah,
think
he's
he
been hit
has-
with Maximus 3 times, I think.
Yeah, he doesn't actually have anything else to link into. Oh, he's
with
gonna go into
4.
Zeroboros.
I'm gonna look for like,
And Zach's just gonna scoop it up.
Yeah, that's game.
That's just game. Very, very strong effort by Zach there, but Bill just takes the game. It was risky going for what he did go for, and yeah, it could have worked. It could have not. It could have gone. Jesus Christ. Okay, it could have gone either way, but I think it just didn't go the way he thought it would. Maybe he thought he had a chance going second, but
Yeah,
he got
very
punished for it.
interesting choice on Zach's part to choose to go second both games.
Right. And well, one time it seemed like, did he win the game too? I don't think he did.
No, they went straight to game 2 and Zach lost both games.
Right. So like he tried to go first, but he tried to go second both times. He just got hit with that Zexal both times, and it really hurt. You know,
Yeah, I'm guessing I'm guessing Zach was really scared of the OTK, and he just wanted to go second every time.
Right, but I don't think he had that much to be scared of. Like, if he had just like decided to go first, he could have opened something potentially to just get him through. But,
Yeah, I
you
definitely
know,
believe going first would have been the better option, especially for a control deck that he plays.
right. But that's how it's gonna go. You know, maybe Zach learns from this. Maybe both players have learned from this, and that's the event. Bill is your new YC3 champion. Thanks for coming to watch. We had a blast hosting this. You know. Sorry about that. We had a blast hosting this, and you know, see you next format. We'll be hosting this again in probably 3 months' time, right near where the next ban list drops. We're excited to see what the new format brings, what will return, what will change. You know, see Slinger lose on Mathmech again? No, I'm joking. Anyways, GG's, and have a good one.